Say, man, hey, man, Gervonta Tank Davis is finally guaranteeing his next fight is going to be Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson. Let's talk about that in this video. Before we do, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook on it. So it's been a whole lot of rumors going on with Gervonta Tank Davis, man. And we all know that he got a fight coming up with Lamont Roach. I would say probably 95% of the boxing world is looking at this as just another fight for Tank. You know, you got very few people picking Lamont Roach to beat Gervonta Davis. And I mean, obviously, there's valid reasons why. You know, Tank has shown that he's on another level than Lamont Roach. Although Lamont Roach, he's a solid fighter, but anything can happen in boxing. But, you know, it's a slim chance that Lamont Roach is going to go out there and beat Gervonta Davis. But it's been a lot going on, you know, in the buildup of this fight. It's been a lot going on behind the scenes with Gervonta Davis. A lot of rumors. Some of these rumors is false. Some of these rumors is true, you know. But the main fights that people really want to see, right? Not the Gervonta Davis meat mushers. They don't want to see him in the ring with nobody that has a chance of giving him a tough fight or actually beating him, right? They don't care who he fights, just as long as they see him get a knockout. But I'm talking to the real boxing fans. The real boxing fans is sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing Gervonta Davis fight opponents that we know he gonna beat. I mean, if you go and look at the odds for this Lamont Roach fight, Tank is like a negative 1,100 favorite, meaning to win $100, you got to put down 1,100. I mean, come on, that's just ridiculous at this stage in your career, right? But I know a lot of y'all already biting blood at your bottom lip. He ain't no Tank already. I don't give a damn. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I speak for the real boxing fans. I don't speak for the meat mushers. Never have, never will, never done it. You feel me? But so the fights that people want to see, we want to see Gervonta Davis against Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis. Now, Tank, when we last heard him speak, he made it very clear that he's not fighting Shakur Stevenson, and he made it very clear that Keyshawn Davis ain't done nothing in his career. We also heard Kenny Ellis say that Gervonta Davis will never fight Keyshawn Davis, right? On Mill City Boxing when he did an interview a while back. So with that being said, you know, me, myself, I kind of lost all hope for any of those fights to happen. Tank Davis even made it worse when he came out and said, hey, I don't care about having none of those fights. You know, y'all want to see those fights. Y'all talking about legacy, this and that, but I don't give a damn about legacy. All I want is a bag. All I care about is the money. I want to get the money and retire. I only got 2 more fights left after this Lamont Roach. I'm retiring at the end of 2025. So he pretty much laid it out and told everybody what he gonna do. But now, according to Gervonta Davis's cousin, according to Gervonta Davis's cousin, he's now saying that Tank Davis has had a change of hearts. Now, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. So 4K, somebody on X, right, the X app, he posted, Tank's cousin is guaranteeing that Keyshawn or Shakur is next, right? Then he says he DM'd Blue Blood Sports TV, said he wouldn't go on the platform because he runs businesses. Wait, hold on. I'm keeping it as real as I can with y'all. So this is Tank's cousin that's guaranteeing that Gervonta Davis fights Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson next, right? But when asked to come on the platform, because they saying that he DM'd Blue Blood Sports TV and told Blue Blood that, so obviously his cousin is saying that Tank Davis told him that himself. But when asked to come on the platform and let the world know, he says, well, I can't because I run businesses. Make that make sense to me. What does you running businesses have to do with telling the world that Gervonta Davis is going to fight Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson next? Like, I'm trying to make sense of this. Like, what does that got to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. A lot of people run businesses. What does your business got to do with? I don't know. It just not adding up. It don't make sense to me. And when I seen this, my first thing I thought was cap. Not that whoever's saying this is telling the lie, but I don't think that Gervonta Davis is fighting neither one of them, because my thing is, like, I always notice it's either Gervonta Davis's fans, his family, his coaches, somebody around him always are saying these things. It's kind of like they always trying to save face for Tank not fighting these guys that he's supposed to be fighting, right? Coming out, oh, well, he said he gonna do this, and Tank is gonna do this, and Tank is gonna do that. But when Tank himself speaks, it's always the opposite of what everybody around him is saying, right? When he speaks for himself, he never says the same things that these people around him swear up and down by. He never says these same things. He's never on the same page. He, most of the time, is saying the opposite of what they say. So now I'm supposed to believe just because his cousin is guaranteeing that Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis is next? I don't believe it. I just don't. You can call me a hater, you can call me what you want, but I guarantee you one thing, and one thing is a fact, is I ain't been wrong when it comes to Gervonta Davis yet. I ain't been wrong. You can check my resume all the way back to like 2019. I haven't been wrong when it comes to Gervonta Davis as far as who he gonna fight, right? And who he not gonna fight. I ain't never been wrong. So, I mean, I would love if he do pick Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis next, right? And I'll be the first one to come on and say, hey, salute to Gervonta Davis. You know, I was wrong. And he finally showing the world, or at least trying to show the world, right, that he's the best. Because in order to show the world that you're the best, you got to fight the best first, right? But if you're not willing to fight the best, why are all these people crowning you as the best? That's the problem with boxing today. We like to crown these fighters as the best, but we don't demand them to fight the best, especially if it's Gervonta Davis. Now, I can't say that for most fighters, because we demand most fighters got to fight the best before we put them in that category above everybody else. But Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? I guess he's anointed. He's the special one. He don't have to fight the best. We just automatically say that he's the best. And when I say we, I mean the majority of the boxing world, because he does have the biggest fan base, right? But not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock that way. But you know, my thing is, right, he's guaranteeing that Gervonta Davis and that Gervonta Davis fights Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis, right? But he won't come on a platform, right, and say it in front of the whole world. So it holds no weight, right? It holds no weight. At this point in time, you're just talking, right? You're just doing the same thing that all of these random fans do when they say, oh, Tank Davis is gonna knock such and such the F out, and he gonna knock everybody the F out. It sounds good, but we don't believe you. The real ones don't believe you. You know what I'm talking about? I don't believe it. I'll believe it when Gervonta Davis himself comes out and says, I want to fight Shakur Stevenson next, or I want to fight Keyshawn Davis next. Make the fight happen. Until then, it's cap. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And I know I got y'all biting blood out your bottom lip. Bite down on it. I'm gone.